and make tea.
And meditate.
And act like a shy school kid when camera comes up. I'm Nick. I sing and play the guitar.
I'm Tarquin and I play the jug.
I'm Richard and I'll play the guitar.
Trying to think of a band name for it to go, and I've been noticing that like a bunch of people I really like died at 27, and I looked into it more and realized that was more than just like what's his name, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and Janis Joplin. And I started realizing it was more people, and so then I was just kind of like, you know what, it's kind of ironic, but I didn't think the ironic 27s had much of a ring to it. So lucky 27s it was.
No, not at all.
Against much protest from some of our artsier friends.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. A lot of people didn't like the name, you know. What's in a name? The name, really.
Well, the name's important, but if we like it, I don't really care if anybody else thinks it.
The Lucky 27s.
Probably indie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's indie, but like not that typical indie sound. I don't know. For lack of a better name, indie rock. What do you think, Dickie?
I don't know. I don't think there is a particular genre to it under. It's just what it is, kind of like hard rock in sort of indie. Indie with a bit of force.
That's it, yeah.
Why don't we just call it groundbreaking?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
just-
I mean, we all have our different influences. Dickie, you really like the Verve, don't you?
Yeah, I love the Verve and all those sort of bands, as well as sort of psychedelic music and baggy music and 60s stuff like Jimi Hendrix. I like everything.
Yeah.
It all comes out a little bit. Everything you listen to comes out.
Beethoven's a bolt thrower.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Brian Jonestown Massacre and a band that has really impacted me a lot. We do.
Yeah.
It's with Angry Duck Records, signed recently.
Yeah. Can we tell you what an Angry Duck is as well? You're going to put that on if we tell you what an Angry Duck is?
I think my favorite place to play is the Casbah though.
In Casbah.
Casbah's good.
Because it's
Flapper's good.
Yeah, Flapper's good, yeah.
Musician in Leicester, that was
That's
good.
good.
Oh yeah, that was a good place.
What do you mean?
I know what your favorite one is.
What?
It's Anywhere for a While.
That's
the
best
song you've ever written.
Yeah, it's just a nice song, isn't it?
You just like playing the bass line. You can't really take what Teflon says because he's very selfish in what he likes to play.
No. We don't know any covers. Not as a group. I'll probably play cover versions of several songs, but there's nothing that we rehearse as a group that's a cover.
Play the intro to a few Stone Roses tracks.
Yeah.
The band has historically played one song as a cover song, and it's Day Tripper by the Beatles, and that's only happened on 2 occasions.
Yeah.
I write our songs, and me and Dickie have collectively written our first song together.
I think Nick writes songs and he brings them and I'll make them sound good.
Fair enough. I know the band. They wouldn't be as good without you guys for sure. Sometimes, like I'll have just the music for something, and I'll write lyrics to it. Other times I'll have lyrics.
It starts with like an idea. It'll either be lyrics. It'll either be a riff. It'll be some. It would be. You start with something. It can be something different every time, and then it builds from around that. You build ideas on top of it. And some of them don't work. Some of them do. You
and some
throw
stuff
things at it, and
some stuff I've just heard in my head is literally just like, I mean, Keith Richards talks about how every person kind of has an aerial that you just stick up and you just catch whatever's going on around you.
I wasn't in the band from day one.
Yeah, I think from day one.
The talent hadn't joined us yet.
Yeah, that was it. So the talent right here.
You know, most people, whenever they wish they could talk to their favorite guitarist, but they're usually dead or they're too famous to talk to them, I just text mine. Yes, that was a pre-program.
Oh.
It's only me and Jack that have been in it since the beginning. I think when we first started out, like, because I've been writing the songs, my main influence was Hendrix. And so I remember at like early gigs, people would just shout Hendrix, which is cool because I was like, oh, that's wicked. But since then, it's just gone a lot broader. So I think we've kind of developed our own sound, and Dickie's and Teflon have really.
Past members left, and I think as we are now, as the 4-piece that we are now, I think this is how we should be. I mean, we're just winging it, man. Basically,
Yeah,
we're just
wing my way.
that's it.
We're doing what we enjoy, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's not. We don't do this because we're trying to do anything specific. We just love playing music.
It's like the previous question, what direction are you going in? We don't really know, do we? We're just going where we
Enjoying the ride.
Yeah, that's it.
Strap yourselves in. See where
have
you
a
end up,
good
man.
time
Like,
all the time. That's my philosophy, Marty.
Get in the bed.
When I'm on stage, I feel like a bit of. You're saying when you're on stage, you feel like a preserved moose. Yes.